filming.
I know.
I saw you all do it. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, it's doing it. There we go.
Look, my
And
wearing
again.
glasses. All right.
Yeah, and it blocks the screen.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah. Okay, hang on. I'm going to get my YouTube live. Yeah, live with okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, hang on. I'm going to get there's my. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to our YouTube cocktail hour. Are y'all drinking? Am I the only lush here? My
I got
husband just
vodka.
poured me a glass of wine. What?
Vodka. It looks like
This
water.
vodka.
All right. So somebody wants me to ask, and I've been considering this, and I've already talked to, I think, Denise about this.
It's organic.
Yeah, about helping Celine Dion. I just saw Denise and I both saw this movie on we don't know, Netflix or Prime Video, 2023, with her starring as herself. It's called Love Again. It's really cute.
It is.
And she has stiff person syndrome, which is very difficult, and it's anxiety. The startling makes it worse, and then it makes you have more anxiety. It's just but somebody wants me to do scalar work on it, and we have Abby here. Sorry, Abby, we started kind of early.
Hi, Abby.
Hi, Abby. So Celine Dion, we're trying to figure out if I can help her. Now, it will take me a whole lot of research, and it will take me interviewing some of my neurology friends to really dig down into the physiology and all that stuff on even a biochemical level. So, that's going to be a lot of work, but of course I'm willing to do it. But also, I don't want to get people's hopes up and it doesn't work. Maybe she's got a spiritual contract that will not allow it to work. It's just, I don't know. I don't know her address. Of course, they will not ever give it to me. But what do I do?
I would say there's never really guarantees. There's never really a guarantee with things like that. And it has a lot to do with the person that, has the issue going on, with the way that they feel about things and their mindset. So it's always good to try to help,
right.
But I just feel like it can't be
a very low probability of it working, though. I can barely hold my own with what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
But of course, she's Celine Dion, so.
Yeah. I hear just helpful. I don't hear like a complete turnaround. I hear helpful.
Well, I suppose I need to wait. And I contacted somebody who wrote the magazine editor who published an article that was done by her sister, Charlotte, I think. So, I'm waiting to hear back from her, but she probably not.
I kind of feel like it's one of those things where, like, if it's meant to be, she actually might hear about it. It might get to her,
Mm-hmm.
That's what is in my mind.
Yeah.
If it will work, then the divine team, her
Eric,
guys
yes,
will nudge her.
Yeah.
You never know how things get to people. Ask Elisa, my very first YouTube I ever did.
Yeah.
What now?
Oh, yeah.
Wait, say that again.
Oh, yes. I remember
my very first YouTube I ever, actually, Jen and Denise, I messaged you both hysterical because it was the first time I ever came out of the medium closet, did it publicly. Remember?
A famous person that had passed away it got to the family and they were very livid.
Oh, yeah. Right.
I will not mention the name.
No. Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, but there's two ways you can look at that, though, because at first, of course, I mean, I was all Wolfgang Van Halen saw this and tweeted about this on oh my God, he thinks they belong in a mental institution. But then at the same time, I took a step back and I thought about it and I was like, wow, Wolfgang Van Halen knows me. It's little girl from, I'm not little, I'm 5'9", but from Tilton, New Hampshire, where I grew up, and he saw this, and instead of emailing you, Elisa, or emailing me, which our links were on there directly, what did he do?
Right.
He tweeted about it, which means it tells you something. The fact that he didn't come to us completely and he just tweeted about it, it shows you that it's
he's open to it.
Well, at the moment he wasn't,
Okay.
but it's more the fact that like you never know who you're going to reach, so you shouldn't judge it, you know. And there might have been a reason in the moment why the things were said that were said, and obviously it was because he's very upset. But you know, it's just like hindsight's 2020, and I look at it now and I think about like how many people we reach and we don't even realize it. So like you don't know, you can't throw it out that you don't know who she's going to reach. But I do, can I just like input on this real quick if that's okay?
Yes. Yes.
I definitely hope for her that she pulls through. I mean, come on. Like I know every word to every CD that ever existed of hers.
Amazing.
You know, screaming it in the shower, screaming it in my car, like singing to it. But I do feel very much like it's a soul contract thing.
Yeah.
And I don't.
Irrevocable? You think it's irrevocable or revocable?
I think that it is something that can be prolonged.
God, is that Raylene?
Yeah.
I've literally never seen you, Raylene.
Oh
I've
my
been
God.
with Erik for years
are
now. I've
honored.
never been on. Yes. Oh my
We are
God.
not worthy.
Hey,
Awesome.
Hello, everybody.
Your ass on.
Hi.
sorry. I was like, I saw Raylene's face. I'm like, oh my God, that's Raylene.
So everybody,
Hello,
who's watching
everybody.
this, we're going to have every one of these wonderful ladies information in the description box. Okay. And their names come up as they speak. So you will know which is who's who. So
Abby, I got with you. I just got like a little like, I don't know. I got resistance is what I got from it all. I just like resistance.
well, I'm going to put it in Eric's hand and the divine's
What
hand.
you were
And,
gonna
and
say?
if Celine Dion will be helped, she will be nudged.
Well, you know, that is true.
You
That
know,
was-
there's lots of hellos and goodbyes in life, and
Mm.
that's part of the human existence. And it doesn't matter if it's a celebrity or if it's
Yeah.
what my grandfather at 95 is going through now. It's just, you have to honor God, source energy, and that there's a soul contract and a plan we all have before we come here. And we have to respect the choices
Yeah.
that our souls make before we come here. That sometimes it is a predestined, pre-planned lesson that they needed to go through and they're out. And I don't want to say it in a negative way because I don't mean it negatively. Obviously, I wanted her to be here forever and make more amazing albums and inspire more people. But
Yeah.
hopefully you can do something to prolong it.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some lesson for the collective. Probably not about this rare disease, but something about
Always
love.
lessons
I don't
from
know.
life, about everything, and they don't have to be lucky. I mean, we all share and feel each other's energy, right?
Yeah.
So there's always lessons,
Her
Okay.
whether like it or not.
connections.
Well, are we ready to
She's
take?
frozen.
Yeah.
Are we ready to take callers? Some questions, people?
Yeah.
Okay. Stephanie Clark from Ontario wants to have a message from her good friend Debbie McKinnon. And wait, before I before y'all answer, let me just tell you guys, if you want a question, it cannot be give me a question, a message from my higher self or Erik or my guides. No, we need specific. It has to be about career, about health, about love life, etc. And no medical questions. And and we need usually a first name and last initial of not only you, but also if you're trying to get in touch with a deceased loved one, then we need that too, that information too. And also it helps to have a town or city too. But if you can't, just give as much as you can and we'll see. All right. So Stephanie Clark, Ontario, message from Debbie McKinnon, good friend.
Well, what I got right away is Debbie's eating cookies. So, and I'm like, eating cookies. And she said, everything is just so sweet.
Oh,
So I don't know if this is something that she liked to do was eat cookies, or if this is something that Stephanie likes to do. But she shows me she's eating cookies and saying everything is sweet.
nice.
So I don't know. What do y'all get?
We'll take one more and then we'll go to the next question. Who wants to jump in? Any other message?
I just got real happy, excited energy. Happy to be there. Just peaceful. But
Yeah,
this
I
is
got
a
it
very
peaceful.
high energy person.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I got it peace. At peace is what I
All
heard.
right. Bob P. from Somerville, New Jersey, would like to know his last past life. For example, was I a Native American man living during the 1800s or whatever? That's just an example. You guys know the routine. And anyway, cheers to Celine Dion. Cocktail hour.
Yes, cheers.
My vodka.
Can you say his name one more time, please?
Yes, ma'am. It's Bob P. from Somerville, New Jersey.
He wants to know where a past life was.
I'm not getting anything. I'm sorry.
I'm not either.
That's
Or
blank.
maybe Bob's not supposed to know.
So
Complete
I'm
blank.
picking.
Uh,
I'm picking up a. I'm
Uh-oh.
sorry.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go
Abby.
ahead. Go ahead.
Abby's connection's terrible.
My connection's bad. I know I keep getting unstable. I'm getting a thunderstorm outside. So
Oh,
if
no
it gets
wonder.
bad, I might have to jump off because the weather outside's cold now. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Pretty
Little
well,
bit.
yeah.
Little bit.
Yeah.
I'm getting a lifetime actually in the engineering profession. I'm seeing like these like big wheels, something to do with like a very city area. Okay, so I almost want to say maybe not New York, but like London. And I'm seeing like a very blue collar, but higher level of management and being in charge of engineering and designing of purposeful for trains and for ships and teaching apprentices how to do this. So if you're into the building and you're into the world of just getting your hands in and creating like in this lifetime, that's definitely something from last lifetime that has trickled over as an effect that you
by the
liked
way,
about yourself.
if you do have problems, you can probably just sign back on audio only, and maybe that would work. But I'll leave it to you.
Okay.
All right, Claudia G. from Mexico. I keep seeing the number 33 all the time, every day. It's insane. Is this a loved one trying to send me a message? What does it mean? This is probably a good one for you, Raylene. What do you think?
There's a lot of numbers. There's a lot of intention behind 33. The
In the
specific
case
meaning
of
for her,
Claudia in Mexico.
yeah, for her specifically, it has to do with her manifesting and her thoughts creating what it is that she's wanting. She's working on projects, and she's also trying to end certain parts that she's in right now. And so she's really working on beginning and finishing projects, relationships, things connected to employment or finances. And so there's a lot to it.
Interesting. That's awesome. All right. I knew that would be the right one for you. All right. So
Mhm.
let's see. I'm going to like go all the way down to the bottom, because the people that are the usual suspects that always get their answers. So I'm just going to sort of go randomly. There's certain people that always are able to get their question through because they're great at just getting on early, and they've been rewarded many times. All right, so let's see here. Mona Acosta, hello. Yep, love y'all. Who are these elderly ladies my daughter and granddaughters are seeing in their dreams?
Oh, I thought she was talking about me.
How are these elderly ladies
Who are
on the
these
stage
elderly
in front of
ladies?
us?
That's the first thing I thought of.
I was getting that it was like ancestry, but I also, Eric said something about guides, that one of them was
Yeah, that's what I was getting. Guides.
guides.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was
Let's see. Yeah.
No, Abby, you're out. Like there's no voice.
All right.
oh gosh.
All right. Josie M from Toronto. Was the loud pop sounded like a gunshot when waking up? A message from spirit? What does it mean? It sounded so real.
It was her wake up call. It is time for her
Yeah.
to start to be aware of her surroundings, and to also pay attention to her dreams, because she's receiving quite a bit of information through her dreams, but spirit is literally hitting her and telling her, wake up.
Awesome.
I got the same thing too, Ray, with my
Mhm.
Raylene.
That's cool.
Spiritual. I heard spiritual. It was a spiritual thing.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Liz from Georgia, was I visited by aliens when I was younger? Hello again, Abby. Maybe she's going to come audio only.
Can you give the name again?
Oh, no. Liz from Georgia.
I got a yes. I just heard
Cool.
yes.
Eric
It-
says, yeah, Eric is telling me for you to ask that question, that right there is that, yes, you did, because we just don't ask those questions.
No,
Mhm.
not that kind of question. No.
Right.
Right.
Not
Um,
only when she was younger, but it's still current.
Okay. Let me see here. Liza Tamayo. Yay, I got the party. What is my soul contract or one of my lessons?
I heard
Learning
patience.
duality.
It's funny because I heard look before you leap. So there's
Well,
a
that's and not looking before you leave is kind of an impatience thing. So that
Yeah.
makes sense.
yeah, that's how I felt like, that whole patience thing. Like make sure you know what you're doing before
Yeah.
you just jump into something, impulsiveness, that sort of stuff.
Yeah, I got self-confidence, like really stopping and pausing and looking inward. That's what I got, which would, yeah.
Cool. Diane Brett from Queens, New York. Would I be able to become a medium with training?
Yes.
Eric said definitely.
So she got some mad skills, waiting to bubble to the surface.
She's being pushed. Eric said she's being pushed to do this.
Eric, you usually help up and coming mediums.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
are you helping her or
Yes.
And he says she's very creative. So I don't know if she can do
Hmm.
stuff with her drawing, her creativity
Yeah.
or something, but Eric says it's something, she's very creative. So she could bring that into the mix.
Can you
Oh,
guys hear me?
Yes.
Lila H,
Little
only
bit,
30
yeah.
in the chat, Mama Lisa. Not nice to skip. I'm sorry. It's mine. I'm the boss on this, people. I choose,
Right.
and I need other people who say, they tried to get in and weren't able to. Do you want to run this thing? Feel free. Okay. So,
Somebody told me that.
all right.
Oh,
I had
sorry.
D King said I had an orb in a picture on my bedroom. Who is it? Cool.
What's the name again?
Let me see. Oh, D King.
D King. Okay.
I
And
heard
by the way,
guide.
there's
I
only
heard guide
30 in
again.
top chat. In live chat, there's a lot more people. All right, go ahead.
I heard guide again. And also I'm hearing Eric saying, like, if you go look through some of your videos and slow them down, you'll see other orbs.
Cool. All right. And I
Yeah.
think everybody should try that. It's cool. All right. Brenda
is.
Shamish from Vancouver. Why am I so very interested in past lives? And I'll pop back up to the top to take some.
Eric says because there is something real important for you to know about one of your past lives that kind of like overflows into this life. I don't know what you do for a living or what you attract, but there's something that you do now that is carrying over from a previous life. And Eric says, and maybe it's something for you to even go further into whatever it is that you do.
Okay. And she could
Like-
probably talk to any of you guys to figure that out, right?
But
Yeah.
I also get that she could work with past lives, and I don't know. I get that there's don't let go of that thirst.
Yeah,
for wanting
yeah,
to
she
know.
has healing abilities. Yeah.
Yeah, I
with
get
that-
don't
with
let
that.
Maybe
go.
she's a
Yeah,
healer
don't let
in
go.
another life.
Yeah.
Don't let go of that thirst. He says for that.
Awesome. Carly
She has
Smith.
a connection.
Go ahead.
Hang on. She has a connection to life in general, just the process of life and the process of death. And so it's connected to that fascination that she has
Hmm,
and that interest that she has. It's not only past lives, it's rolling into this current life that she's in.
very cool. Okay, Carly Smith from San Diego. Should I take the job position at the airport or at a research company? Carly Smith. I love the way she spells her name. Carlei.
Research company.
Yeah, I heard research.
I
research
did
company.
too. I did too.
Wow. So it's essentially unanimous. All right. Tracy Sheehy from Iowa would like to hear from her mom, Nina.
Nina, your mom comes through. She shows me her eyesight. She's letting me know that she's seeing things clearly and she's able to see the clear picture of things. She's also showing me that she was clouded before her passing. And so she's no longer having that cloudy fog over her anymore. She's seeing things clearly. She's also showing me that she's giving you direction and she's there with family directing people.
Wow.
I'm also getting the number 7 is significant with her. Can you guys hear me?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, the number 7 is significant with her, and I'm feeling a very a male presence that's with her. So if her husband had crossed before, or a figure that was very like an ex-boyfriend, I don't know.
Okay.
It's hard when you can't get confirmation, but I'm feeling like a very male presence is
Okay,
with
good.
very caring. Okay, we'll put it that way. Very
Alright.
caring.
Brenda Shamish from Vancouver, Canada. Do you have a message from Renee? I think that was her fiance. Passed a week ago. Might be too early. I don't know.
I
You
hear
know, I got right away. I just got like this light freedom. I heard just like free, like a freedom. There was like some heaviness when they were here, and there's just like this freedom now, just feeling free and light.
Ginger, I'm also picking up like you, like there were circumstances that were around this that were really heavy before the passing. And then when the passing occurred, it was like this, like, it's like if you have bricks on your shoulder. And
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Ileana, Ileana, beautiful.
Mhm.
Last initial G from Glendale, California. Can I please have a message from my dear cousin Flor, Flor, who died of unknown causes? First of all, what was her cause of death? I'm curious about that myself. And how's she doing?
Died of unknown causes.
I'm having a hard time breathing
Yeah.
normally, but this got
Oh,
just now.
Yeah.
It's
I don't
something with
I
the
don't feel this was a
fixation.
murder or anything. Like,
But
yeah,
it feels
doesn't feel-
asphyxiation, like oxygen to the brain was stopped somewhere.
was it self
Yeah.
I,
No,
I was getting
no.
blunt trauma. Like I kept hearing blunt trauma, but like not like a murder. It was blunt trauma. And like you were saying, Ginger, like with the asphyxiation.
Maybe she
It was
passed out
accidental.
pardon me?
Accidental.
It was
Accidental.
accidental,
Fell and hit her
and there
head.
was some substance that was involved.
Oh, okay.
She wasn't able to breathe. Something happened with her brain and her heart, both of them.
Okay.
But this was accidental. There was some form of substance that was also connected to it.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Nancy P from Long Island, New York. How can I get past this emotional funk and exhaustion? I've been trying meditating, Did I pick up anything from meditation? What can I do?
I got mindset right away. Retraining your brain to think different, when the negative thoughts come in. Just you need to change your perspective on things and it'll help. And
Sometimes it helps
don't
to
feel like
take-
don't feel like you have to go forward right away. Just sit with yourself, you don't have to move forward all the time. So
But
Yeah,
it's
so
not
what-
caused by any negative attachments or anything like that.
I don't feel that, but
Okay.
So what
No, I
Erik
got
was,
sleep that comes through for her. Sorry, I didn't mean to
that's
cut you off
okay.
there,
No, it's
Jennifer.
okay. No,
Mm.
go ahead. Go ahead.
Sleep comes through very strong for her, getting a really good night's rest and make sure she's getting peaceful sleep. I'm also seeing that she has some type of deficiency with magnesium, and so that may be why she's not sleeping right.
Oh, interesting. Cool. Jennifer, what do you think?
So what I was getting is like, well, Ginger, it's like sometimes it's okay to not be okay.
Mhm.
Like we don't always
Yeah.
have to be trying to fix the problem, fix the problem, fix the problem. I struggle with anxiety. I have learned how to work with the anxiety. My anxiety is not gone, it's still there,
Yeah.
but I can still fully function without getting rid of it.
And
So
let it be
right
your
now
friend.
right now for this person asking, don't focus on getting rid of it. Focus on how you can function and live fully with it, and gradually it'll get better.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
that's what I get with Erik. It's like you're in a period right now. And I also feel like you're in a classroom. There's stuff to be learned from all of this instead of rushing to get out of it, because Erik says it's kind of like swimming upstream when you're
Yeah,
rushing to
sit
get
with
out
it.
of it.
Accept it, learn from it. This
Yeah.
may be a time where you can really listen to your intuition and sort of dissect. We just did Carl Jung, and we talked about this, right, Abby?
Yeah.
Dissect and get down to the root of
Yeah.
emotions so that
Yeah.
you can,
I wanted to say something. Raylene said magnesium, and I was getting specifically a magnesium glycinate is the one.
Mm,
Okay.
you know your
Specifically.
nutrients, that's for sure. She's our resident nutrient and just physical body expert. All right. Jasmina, lots of consonants, nothing to worry about. I'll just say last initial S. I really want to know what's up with my body and what should I do about it. I have so many pains lately. And she's from Slovenia. That makes sense, all those consonants.
Inflammation. I got inflammation right away. There's a lot of
Mhm.
inflammation in her body.
Is that from, should she go on an anti-inflammatory diet maybe?
Yeah, she needs to really like eliminate some things in her diet and move more. I feel like there's not enough movement.
Okay.
I also
Yeah,
get though
gender
it's
can
about
help with that.
people. I also get it's the stuff that she's allowing to enter into her space, because
Oh,
I feel like her body just flares up with stuff. So it's
yeah.
kind of like checking in to see where you are and see what's making you tense up.
Okay. All right.
In some way, picking that up the same. Like when you're around toxic people and you're around
Yeah.
allow yourself around toxic situations, your body has an inflammatory response reaction
Yeah.
to the energies. Like our auras aren't just here, right? Our energy centers are out here. So we're picking up like other people's issues, other people's junk,
Right.
and it's making it ours.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Gina, Ascensao in Philadelphia. Do I have an evil entities attached to me?
I got no.
I got no.
Okay. Well, what's going on with her?
I'm getting a lot of self-doubt,
I
like
think-
facing
yeah.
her own inner demons that she's then actually like materializing into demons that she feels that are haunting her, but it's really her inner self that she's just trying to deal with and face, but it's like she's making it very separate.
And I also get
It's a
the
lot of
company.
stagnant energy.
Yeah. I get the
By the
company
way-
she's keeping.
Gina also talks about, offered this up, Comfrey. I've heard of that. COMFREY would be helpful for all inner inflammation. So would that help our previous question person asker?
I got a yes. I just feel the flow. Go.
Yes, but it's still going to be a matter of other changes too. Like you guys are talking about, spiritual is also a big part of it too.
Yeah.
So finding that balance.
Environmental change.
Mm. All right. Beth O'Leary wants to know, what state will her son go to college? And she's from Virginia, by the way. We don't know the son's name, but
I would have to say Colorado. When looking at the map, I am drawn towards Western Colorado.
okay. Awesome. You know a lot about Colorado, don't you, Raylene?
I do.
Yeah, I recently moved from there. All right. Kelly Marie Burke from Pennsylvania. Can Erik tell me which spiritual career is in my highest good?
Definitely a healer. Definitely picking up healing.
Healing. Okay.
Mhm.
Anybody
So I
else?
was actually hearing, don't limit yourself. Like, so don't take a suggestion here and only focus on that, because a lot of times the spiritual work, it evolves and changes.
Yeah, like many of you
Mhm.
are multi,
Yeah.
multi.
That's what I
No,
got
I
too,
totally
Jennifer.
agree with that.
Yeah,
I am
me too.
retracting. She's absolutely right.
You're
Okay.
cutting out a lot, Abby. Sorry. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Okay,
again.
okay. I'm
Yeah, sorry.
off. The thunderstorm is just really bad out, so I'm
Aw.
gonna skip it.
Can you
Sorry,
come back on? Can you get back on audio only?
I can try. I can try.
Maybe try. If you
Let me
don't,
see.
all right.
Okay.
So I'm with Jennifer because Erik says it's like don't limit what you can do, because I just don't feel like she is just for one thing. And it's like
Yeah.
Erik says you're having a feeling of some things that would be fun or exciting that you would like to try. And Erik says, look in the stuff that excites you
Right.
and that looks
Yeah.
like fun, because this is something to enjoy and to love to do, because it's
Mhm.
really not a work. It's a heart, a passion.
Yeah, I was getting whatever pulls on your heart. I was getting like that too. Like what pulls on your heart, but leave an open mind, because it can always lead to other things, like Jennifer's saying.
Mhm.
Definitely.
All right. Brett C. from San Diego, California. I am looking to get into data analysis. Oof. Brainiac. Path. Is this the right path for me, or maybe something else?
He's being pushed to do it. That's why he's thinking about it. So he's being guided that way. It is.
I got a yes.
Yeah.
I got a
feels
yes.
fine to me. Yeah.
Okay, Teresa from
Yeah.
Cincinnati. You're asking for a general message from Erik, but if you can type a more specific message in the chat line, we'll try to find you.
Going back to the person that you just now read his question, cybersecurity comes up for him.
Oh, I think it's her, but I'm not sure. Oh, maybe not. Brett, Brett. Okay. Yeah, probably a he. Okay. Jennifer Schneider from New Jersey. Can I get a message from my mother in heaven, please? Her name is Aurora, and I never dream about her.
Well, that's a pretty name. There's a little bit of grief still blocking that. She is visiting you in your dreams, by the way. It's just a matter of remembering, is what I'm getting. Anybody else?
What will
That's all I
help
got.
her remember it? She puts the intent out there.
When you first when you first wake up, try to think, right? Don't start thinking about your day right when you wake up, like what you got to do, where you're gonna go, because that'll just stop it. But if you try to just remember what you were just thinking about in your dream, but it's really because she's sleeping. She has like erratic sleep, like she's going real deep and then real light. It's something to do with her sleep.
Yeah.
That's kind of right.
Okay, Olivia Paget from North Carolina. Why do I feel I'm being pulled back to read the Bible and try church again?
Go ahead.
To test her faith.
I just got, because she's looking for something.
That's what I got.
Does it have to do with social reasons, like
I
That's
heard
being part of a
unresolved,
community?
unresolved baggage, unresolved issues that this could put her on the path to resolving some baggage.
So is it a good thing?
Yeah.
Eric
Okay.
said it won't hurt. Yeah, he said it's good.
All right, good. Let's see. Hello, Tash says, I asked about Jason Landry, Texas State Uni student that went missing a few years ago. What trouble did he run into that caused his disappearance? This would be a great mind probe.
Oh, you know,
Yeah, she wanted me to, yeah.
this one really touched me because he went to the same university that my daughter was going to.
Mm.
And
Yes, that's right.
he lives near where I live.
Wow.
His parents do. And he took the same path home that my daughter would take home, you know. You know, what I heard from him was they'll never find my body.
So he passed away.
Yeah. I heard they'll never find my body.
Natural
And it was part of a contract too, and it was a lot for like those who are seeing this and knowing about it, you know, are part of it.
I was hearing foul play. I was getting foul play.
That's
Yeah.
yes. And I
agree.
I got that it was a targeted situation.
Was
And
it a serial killer or just somebody that was
I didn't get that it was a serial killer. You know,
I felt the people knew him. I feel like
Yeah.
there's more than one person.
Yeah, I
involved.
agree.
I got that I could see two, but it felt like three to me. So I couldn't tell if it was two in him or three in him.
I agree.
But this was early on, and you know, and this was going on. It because it is so close to home, and but again, this is still open, and it's for his family is still looking, and I just get this. I get it even now that there's only so much we're going to know about it because of respect for his family. Because, you know, his father is a preacher of a church and all this other stuff. And, but there's just,
we don't want to divulge anything upsetting if they come
no,
across this, please.
no, because they are still actively, and Erik is telling me this, they are still actively looking for clues and hopes and stuff, which I would be doing the same. So unless somebody else has something they want to add to it.
That's probably
I was getting the same that you were.
I don't want too much information to get out there if the parents might or any of their friends and family would find this. All right, Miriam R from Manitoba, Canada. My question is, was I with my present husband, Mark R, in a previous life? Like, what roles did we play, if so?
I heard
yes.
yes.
Yes, I heard yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Erik is showing me you were his sister at one
I
time.
got siblings. I got siblings.
Cool. Are they trying to work something out this life? She wants to know.
Well, of course, but yes. Yes, they are.
Okay.
And, but it can be, it's a good thing I'm hearing.
Yeah,
And,
it's a good thing.
Yeah.
They're learning how to do partnership together, working with one another, balancing, give and take. This is what they're working on.
All right. Let's see. I found Teresa, I think. Let's see. Teresa made a more specific question. No, it's Quinn Fisher from Cincinnati. Sorry. I'm considering becoming a vet tech. Does Erik think this is a good career path for me?
Yes.
I heard yes.
Yeah, you got such a big heart for animals. It's like, yeah.
Big heart. Erik was saying like big heart for animals, like she has a connection to animals, and also a good like scientific mind, and also where she can separate, you know, what the animal needs done and also the love for animals. Like for me, I couldn't probably do, I love animals, but I couldn't do it because it would like, I'd be like, feel bad yeah, for them. But
Yeah, absolutely. Is she an animal communicator? Or
She is.
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, good. She can develop that possibly further.
Yes.
All right, Lisa Marie, Maree. Do you see the changes I'm implementing in my business working out for me to get a better balance in my life? And she's from Melbourne, Australia. Lisa Marie, it could be Maree.
I got yes. I heard yes.
I heard yes too, and the balancing part is still being, they're still adjusting. Like,
Okay.
so there's some adjustments that still
Anything
need
else
to.
you should implement?
Just, I was hearing just commit, like you have to commit to it.
Okay.
Okay. So
Create a
don't give it
plan.
yeah, don't give
Yeah.
it 2 weeks
Plan.
and then change it, like commit to the
Yeah.
plan.
Give it
Yeah.
time. Give
Yeah.
it time. Huh?
Okay. All right. Jennifer Schneider from New Jersey. Should I leave my present hospital system and get a job elsewhere? She's a nurse, just like my daughter.
Didn't we just do a
Okay.
question from her
No, Jennifer Schneider, I don't think so.
from New Jersey? I swear to God we did.
No,
No.
You're having deja vu.
I guess it must be.
Maybe I did. But
this is what Eric tells me. Because you're asking the question,
Yeah.
then it's time for you to start looking elsewhere, because there's some uncomfortable. You're just not. It's not that you don't like Susie there or John there or whatever. It's. I just feel like you're asking because it's time for you to look elsewhere. And yes, there are other places that could use you and value you as well.
I was getting the same thing, like she's being pushed for that. And also you have really good teaching skills. So you might be being pushed to go in that direction for a
well,
reason.
we have a very big shortage of nurse educators. I'm telling you.
Oh, okay.
Very serious
Well,
problem.
she has a good skill for that.
Yeah. Let's see. Nathan Keene. What's a message from Mother Lillian, who is on the other side? Nathan Keene, Kean.
What I'm hearing right away is enjoy your life. Enjoy your life.
Yeah, I was hearing like expand your circle or something, like do more stuff. Like I don't know.
Yeah, I was getting something like that too. Like don't let fear hold you back. Like, let yourself get out there. Like I feel like you might have some kind of that social anxiety a little bit.
Yeah, as I was getting her like a little bit maybe lessons in isolation or social.
Yeah, yeah.
Something like that. Yep.
Interesting. I love
Laughter.
confirmation between all.
And
with all of us.
Eric says get a little stone, rock, or whatever, and use, or whatever feels like remind you of your mother in any kind of way. Just a little rock, something, nothing big, crystal, whatever, and put it in your pocket. And when you're needing self-comfort talk or whatever, feel that rock and just start knowing that your mother is connecting with you, and that rock will help you yes, I'm talking to my mom, I got the rock, or whatever.
Raylene, what crystal is for self-confidence? I know you know the crystals.
She does.
Citrine is great for self-confidence.
Citrine.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Kathy H. from Michigan. Will I ever be daily migraine free? How awful. I don't know if you've tried Botox. My daughter, who's a neurologist, does a lot of Botox for injections for migraines. And apparently it works great for like 3 months. So
Really?
you try
You know
that.
what I heard?
Yeah.
You know what I heard? I just heard something about a vascular surgeon or a vascular doctor. I just heard that. Something about seeing somebody about some blockage a little bit, maybe in the neck, or something like that. Something with the vascular system.
Right. Does she need some sort of imaging, like a CAT scan with contrast, MRI?
Yeah, I have a feeling they've done that already, but I think
Okay.
that if she sees an actual vascular type practitioner that
Okay.
they might help her better.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if there's any vascular intervention approaches to migraines, but there could be.
Jennifer
There's
does
something-
some for migraine.
I
Sorry.
got a piercing. I got a piercing in my ear and it helped.
Oh, that is
Tremendously.
awesome.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, Paige Lindstrom wants to know, and she's from Santa Cruz, California, about her connection between herself and Omar C. Paige Lindstrom with Omar C.
She's wanting to know what kind of connection they have. Is that
Yeah.
there's a spiritual connection? I did hear
Yeah.
that from Erik. It's definitely a spiritual
Soulmate.
connection.
Yeah.
Did you say
Raylene said soulmate. Sorry, Raylene, you were so quiet.
There she is.
There's a soulmate connection that they have together, and they're here to learn from one another.
Very cool.
I get the very distinct feeling that he may not have the same amount of awareness as you do, like at least not yet, of the connection.
All right. Melanie LaFrance. Hi, would like to know if my mom Giselle has a message for her concerning her health. Now, Melanie is from Ontario, Canada.
so does her mom have a message for her health?
Yeah.
I'm not getting anything that like is standing out that is like something that you have to pay attention to one thing. I get like an overall balance that you need in your life, like paying attention to your nutrition, paying attention to your mindset. I just got that just now. I heard her say that. Pain is just the way you think, because you can cause some of that negative way of thinking can cause you to feel physically bad.
What I heard was get serious about yourself and not like taking things, but just making you like the number one priority, like looking about what's going on.
Awesome.
I agree.
Okay. Let's see. Tina G from Canada wants to know what the valuables are that my father Dan G left us in his will.
What
Detective.
valuables?
Yeah.
Are the valuables?
Yeah. What are the valuables? Has the will not been read?
Erik says it's not what you think.
Yeah, no.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Interesting. Will it be a happy surprise or not so happy surprise?
I don't feel it'll be a happy surprise.
I don't feel
sorry.
it's going to be happy.
Either Erik says it depends on which way you look.
Yeah.
That's true. The way you look at it.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
There's something connected to collections. So something that his dad collected. I'm also looking at coins. So
Where'd I go?
or something in the form of collection.
Sorry.
Interesting. All right. Marie Andrea Hernandez Gal from Guatemala. 2 weeks ago, I had my level 1 Reiki attunement. Is everything I'm feeling in my body because it is detoxifying and going through a healing crisis?
Like
Well,
the
Not a
energy
healing
leaving?
crisis,
Like
but a
yeah.
spiritual, not a healing crisis, but a spiritual awakening. She's evolving more. And so what's happening is her body is voiding toxins. You know, there's physical toxins and there's emotional, but it's not a crisis. It'll benefit her when she's done.
I was getting like emotional energy leaving, like it's not needed anymore. Toxic emotion, energy leaving the body will make you feel, not so great sometimes. So I got the same.
I do have to pop in because Erik just kind of popped in and said, like, a lot of people don't realize, like, when you start doing these things, like, oh, Reiki, and I'm going to start doing yoga and meditating, it's going to be so great. Spiritual awakenings can be like a train wreck. It can look so hard. It can be so challenging. So like you're doing these things that are good for yourself. And there's a lot of times energy like this where it's like, oh my God, there's so much happening. I feel
Yeah.
terrible. I feel sick. All this stuff
Mhm.
is part of a spiritual awakening, or can be.
Yeah. And it will pass. Just know that it will
Yes.
pass.
Mhm.
Yeah, I know that,
Yeah.
when we first started releasing trapped emotions with the scalar work,
Oh,
several people would go through these emotional roller coasters. So
Mhm.
now we have to mete it out over time. All right. So Tina goes back to the valuables. She said they're missing. Dan G, the valuables that were in the will.
Oh,
are
that's definitely
missing.
not happy. That's definitely not a happy.
No,
Yeah, and
it's
the
not.
will only states valuables, and the executor is being evasive when I asked
I
about this.
I got somebody's involved with this. Like
Somebody stole
somebody's
it?
somebody's like holding back. I kept getting like Eric showing me like holding back.
I don't,
Yeah.
I will tell you, I don't know that you're going to find out what this stuff is or that it's still around. So if somebody did take it, it's gone. Sorry.
Maybe pond,
Yeah.
fence.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're not
They
going
find
to
out
admit
who did it.
I get sold.
Yeah.
That's what Eric
Yeah.
says.
Even if they do, it's not going to make a difference.
No.
They're not going to be able to prove it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, was the executor involved, or a family member, or somebody the executor
Still
knew?
stuff was
or-
gone before the person passed away. So
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Go up a little bit.
While you're waiting, Raylene, do you remember this? You made this for me about 8 years
Oh.
ago.
Oh,
I do. Yep.
Okay.
Mhm.
So you, Raylene and you, Denise, you guys knew each other before Eric?
No.
Oh, never mind. I was doing the math. 8 years
Okay.
seemed like a long time.
All right. So Teresa, it was Quinn Fisher. What career should she pursue? It's Teresa's daughter, Quinn, should be a vet tech. So we want to confirm that.
yes, yeah, still yes, still
Yeah.
yes.
All right, Julie from Rancho Cordova, California. I'm 63 years old. I was wondering if Eric could tell me what my life mission was or is.
Many, like always, right? Many. One of the main ones.
Oh, Jennifer Schneider did ask a question before. You're right. All right, y'all. Only one question per
I thought I was
person,
going
and don't
crazy.
ask-
I
I
was
didn't
like,
have it written down.
Wow, and
Wow.
don't ask several questions, and certainly don't ask the same questions or pepper it throughout the chat, because it makes it really difficult for an old lady like me.
Also,
One per customer. It's in the rules of the road, people.
I got just a couple of things. I got like communication is a big one. And then I'm letting go of things.
Oh, so hard.
That's
What'd
what
you say, Jennifer?
I got
I
letting
just,
go.
I was back on the Raylene thing. I forgot you've been with
Oh.
Eric for so long. I forgot you've been with Eric for years and years and years.
Yeah.
So
All right, Dominica K, last initial. I'm wondering if manifesting a specific person as a friend is a good idea. Their initials are G period K period. I feel really drawn to them.
So
Dominica
this is
K.
always something that when you're manifesting, you cannot manifest against somebody else's free will. What you're trying
Right.
to manifest is the characteristics that you would want in a friend.
Yeah.
Okay, you're not going to be able to manifest this person to be your best friend. I don't feel a reason there can't be a friendship here, but sometimes people think that, oh, I can manifest this person to leave their spouse and be with me. And when you're manifesting, it's what do you want in a relationship, and that is what comes to you.
Yeah. You can't mess with someone's
Yeah.
free will at
Yeah.
all.
Right.
Hey, hold on just a minute. Hey guys, I forgot to feed the dogs. Can y'all do it? All right. They're starving. 4:30. It's like 4:15. Bella gets on my chest and looks at me and starts touching my face with her paw. They know, man.
They know time. Oh
I
yeah.
Yes, they do.
Hi.
Yeah.
All right, Tanya Lynn, West Bend, Wisconsin. What can I do to help my son? We don't know the son's name, but we do have Tanya Lynn, West Bend, Wisconsin. So I hope that's enough.
I'm feeling like the sun's is kind of lost a little bit. Kind of looking like which way to go, what to do. But this is, and also finding like where he's going to fit into the scheme of things, right? The best thing you can do is just be there, be supportive. You know, you can give guidance, but you don't want to like push any of your ideas onto him.
Right.
Just like, you know, be there for him is what I'm getting.
That's what I got, because Erik always shows me a ball of yarn all
Oh.
messed up, and to me that means that there's just a lot going on.
Mm.
Will he be okay?
Yeah.
Erik said yes, and it's, you know, and I agree, you know, with Ginger, because Erik is showing me just be there to help him unwind that ball of yarn, you know, and yeah, definitely don't speak too much.
Yeah, be careful with judgment. Like you're like making
Mhm.
judgments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that one's really big, is the judgment.
Mhm.
Yeah. Rahisha B from New Zealand. I set up a fairy house in my garden. Was wondering if they are
Aw.
cool.
Was wondering if what?
If the fairies are here. She set up a
They-
little fairy house in her
Yeah.
garden.
Yeah.
I got
visit.
yes. Yeah.
I got
Yes.
a lot of elementals are out there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is what I got too. It's not only fairies. There's a lot of elementals there.
Mhm.
Eric just said if you build it, they will come.
Oh my God, of course. So what should she do to increase this or fortify the relationship with the elementals and the fairies? Anything?
You know, if she was sitting out there in her garden and just kind of staying in the now, like in the moment, she would feel a lot of that energy. Absolutely. Yeah. Just don't expect like something
No.
big. Okay. It's
Yeah.
subtle and it's just good feelings. So, you know.
Plus, I will say I do find that the fairies like you to switch things up a bit. So,
They get
move,
bored.
move stuff around or
They
add
do.
stuff.
Hey,
to
I want the
it.
couch over here, the other side of the living room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Interesting.
Erik, also Erik has shown me you have a very strong connection with the elementals. So,
Cool.
you know, like when you're sitting out there, just connect with the earth, or just like feel how it just feels,
Yeah.
like the yumminess of it. And
Mm.
Erik keeps showing me maybe some night go out there with just your phone and video, and
Yeah.
you can see some sparkles or something.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool. All right, Elise D from Nova Scotia wants to know if any relationships are coming her way. She feels ready.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Keep your
Yes.
focus on it. Yeah.
Awesome.
A lot of
And
people
I
from
see
Canada.
I see two.
I know. It's so many people from
Two?
Canada. So cool.
I see two. I don't know what y'all get. So maybe
boy.
one is like a
When it rains, it pours.
I have to say, I just heard Erik say, careful what you wish for.
Oh boy.
Because you're probably going to have to make a decision right when,
Yeah.
like what you're saying, Denise.
one might be a
When it rains, it
practice,
pours.
so that you will know what not to do and what to do for the permanent one, so to speak.
Oh, awesome.
Mhm.
I don't know, but I saw two.
All right, let's do
She
maybe
has to go
one,
look.
maybe two more
She also
questions.
has to go out and look.
Yeah.
The relationship's
How?
not gonna just
Online
go
or
on her front door.
where? Look where? In bars? In church?
No.
Read it,
Absolutely
book
not.
club, Tinder,
You
swipe left.
not
swipe
online.
right.
No. Just be aware when she's going out. This can be, at a grocery store. Look, be aware, during your daily
Yeah,
activities.
open up your energy for them to notice you too.
Right.
All right, Amy Memes from Bismarck, North Dakota. That's almost Canada. My brother Trent stopped talking to my dad Tim 4 years ago. Do you see them ever talking again in the future?
Ooh, that's got really dense energy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
I
does.
got
Past life stuff going on here.
Oh boy.
Erik
so-
says he can hold a grudge.
Yes, as it sits right now, no, I don't see this being bridged, but they could change. They have their free will. Either one of them could soften. It's dense energy.
A lot of
Does she
ego.
need
Then,
to
you know what?
Very dense.
I was going to say, just, I tell people when you can't change like what's going on with other people as much as we wish we could, but you can send positive energy to them.
Yes.
I always like to send out like green
Good idea.
heart chakra energy to them, to their heart, and circle them in it. And it just kind of brings their vibration up a little bit, I think. Helps them feel a little bit
It
better.
does help. I
It
remember I
does.
got my
It does,
nails
Ginger.
done, which I have done like twice in my whole life, but my daughter sent me into it. And the one doing my nails was just wouldn't talk. It looked so just angry. So I
Mhm.
started just pouring heart energy out to her, and all of a sudden she melted. It really
Mhm.
does work.
Yeah.
All right,
It
let's do one
does.
more. Michelle in Idaho, her handle is Mickey G, recently found out that she's from the Galactic Federation of Light. So she's curious what her name is, or maybe that's not the proper question. I don't know. Eric, what does she need to hear about that? What is her position maybe in the Galactic Federation? Because, names, I don't know.
Eric said, give yourself a name.
Okay.
That's what I heard. Eric says, give yourself
I
a
just feel
name.
like finding out a name is not going to be helpful. What does she do in the Galactic Federation of Light?
I heard
Um,
healing. I heard healing abilities.
Okay.
I got director, so I don't know how that ties
Yeah,
I
in.
got something with direction too.
You did? Okay.
Very cool. All right. That is all we have time for. Everybody, thank you. Thank you, ladies. Y'all
Thank
subscribe
you.
to this channel so you don't miss the next live actually subscribe to the email so that you get the flyers for it. And also make sure you watch my Facebook profile, the 2 pages and all that. And, hit the notification bell, blah, blah, blah. You know the drill. Bye. Love you all.
Love you,
Bye.
ladies.
Love
Take
you
care.
guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, ladies.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, Lisa. Eric says bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Love you.
Nice seeing you, Raylene.
Yeah.